Warning.
You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio.
Production.
7 Mile Radio.
Warning.
You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio.
Production.
7 Mile Radio.
Well, thank y'all for coming back to another episode of Mo Does the Most. And, this is your girl, Mo, and I got me some special guests with me. Y'all know how I like to do my guests. I'll let them introduce themselves. So, ladies first. I mean, she's not ready, of course, but we give it here. I'll get it going for you. Go ahead. Tell these people who you are.
My name is Tiana.
They can't hear you, girl.
Way far away from
Yeah,
the
you
mic.
got to get to your mic.
I'm scared to get near the mic because
I know you done had a mic in your face before.
Oh.
I almost got fired on my day off on this job.
You did.
So no.
Real close.
My name is Deanna, you know, the Lori Harvey of these niggas. I'm
Okay,
just
come on, Lori.
Lori Harvey.
playing. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. No,
And
no,
she's
no.
off.
And she's off.
And she's
Sir?
off.
CJ. I'm CJ. CJ Earth Studios, CEO and owner. How's everybody doing today? It's my first time on the live thing. So.
Hey, come on,
Yeah.
Virgin. We got us a virgin.
No,
at
it's
it.
my first time too.
Come on, popping
Virgin
cherries
surprise.
tonight. Y'all know how I like to do it. So thank y'all so much for coming and sitting on the show with me, because y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but y'all chose to come with Mo. And y'all know Mo does the most. I'll give y'all a little secret though. So the month of May is a very hard month for me. I lost my friend, which is 9 years today.
Sorry to hear.
Thank you. My mom's birthday, my granny, all that good stuff. So I'm not doing the most in the month of May. So it's not a whole bunch of recapping of what I did with my week or what restaurant I might have went to or what club I was at. So it's not a lot of the most going on. But what I do like to do with my guests when they come sit down with me, break the ice a little bit, play a little would you rather, get to know each other a little bit. So let's start it. So in the house, would you rather do the dishes or the laundry? We cleaning the kitchen or
The laundry.
The dishes, definitely.
What you got, Mark?
You said the dishes or the laundry?
Yeah.
I think I'd rather do the dishes.
I would rather do the laundry. Like when you do the laundry, do you do all the laundry? Like do you fold and put your
Because it's the folding for me. Like, I'm going to ball the shit up and throw it in the clothes basket and just bring it
You got a bunch
upstairs.
of people.
Yeah. People forget about the whole process of the laundry too.
See, I'm just like the laundry
You gotta-
because I get to leave it and then I can come back and then I like to hang all my clothes, so I just get to hanging.
Yeah.
I ain't OCD though, but
I have a whole week. I get
They
dressed
just-
to work out the dryer.
Laundry is like a 3-part
It
thing.
is, it's a
you know what I mean?
process.
As opposed to just washing and drying the dish, and you all doing that in the same spot.
Right.
And
True.
you got to go wash
You
it,
got a dishwasher.
wait 30 minutes, 40 minutes to come back, put it in the dryer, wait 30, 40 minutes, and then take
no,
30, 40
in the
minutes
30
to
to
fold
40
the shit.
minutes, I'm on the phone, I'm watching the murder show, I'm doing the
But
crossword.
the thing about it is, we're talking about the time that it takes to get
It
there. We ain't
does.
talking about what all the
Yeah.
stuff that is
This is a
in
90-minute
between.
process.
Yeah.
True.
If you
true.
do it from from
y'all,
start to
y'all,
finish.
y'all not lying. I just still like to do the laundry.
Like you gotta take half a day off to do laundry. Like the dishes, like you can just
That's
I'm
like
just-
30 minutes.
Yeah,
You're
right
good.
before bed. Like I'm just gonna
Knock 'em out.
Yeah, go and get these
You're
out the
done.
way.
yeah, I'm a household of two. Like yesterday,
I'm a household of 5.
Like when you're doing laundry, it's a dedicated job.
it really is though. But I mean, hey, the men like to do the dishes, the women like to do the laundry. So it is what it is.
I don't like that feeling like when your fingers get wet, that pruny feeling when you wash the dishes.
I don't mind washing the
Well, you
dishes.
don't like getting in the bathtub then. That's what you're telling me.
Don't.
You don't like washing your ass. Is that what you're telling me?
Oh, I wash.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I'm just
That's a
saying.
very significant.
Is that why you
part
got
of-
fired from the job when you did? No.
So look, would you rather be the ugliest person in the world or smell the worst?
Ugly. Ugly.
Dang, that's deep.
Like you could be fine and musty,
You know
or
what? Here's the thing, right? I would rather be stank because I can do something about stank. I can't
Yes.
do nothing about ugly.
But
you
are
gotta
they
be
saying you
this-
stink?
you gotta
You always
stink.
Oh, it's a
stink.
permanent
You
stain.
gotta
Yes.
stink.
Like
man.
You gotta keep the stink.
you can make money digitally if you look good but you stink. Like you don't have to be
so
around
you want to,
people.
y'all want to stink.
Like stink is a perception thing. Like you might
It's
might
the
smell
ugliest
good to
people in
some
the world
people,
get love.
but if you ugly, you ugly. That's it.
But you know what though?
You a
If
3.
If I'm ugly though,
Let Kevin
and I
tell me
get
something. I'll
money,
probably be a 2.5.
I'm not ugly no more. If I get the right bag.
True.
Right.
Put on some buffs
So
and you ain't ugly no
I'd
more.
rather bank on the I'm not ugly to somebody more so than that I don't stink.
Yeah, because you a stinky monster.
Because if you stink, it's like
stink.
you can be fine and stink, right?
got
Or you can
stanky
be
Chris.
ugly and
Like
crispy.
Stanky Mark.
Yeah, you can't. No.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and be ugly because what the fuck I am not.
Ugly people get love too.
They don't
Okay?
love
They
me.
do.
They
They
do.
do. Stanky people don't get.
I've
they
loved
don't.
some ugly people, so
We've all done it.
You
We've all
just
loved ugly.
if you stank, you just couldn't have a
Hey.
social life.
All my booze is.
I never dated a stanky person. I dated an ugly person.
If you were ugly, you have a low social life. And like if you stank, you probably wouldn't.
Possibly in this day and age though, because ugly is subjective
True.
nowadays.
Like if I was ugly, like I mean I know I look good, you know. But if I was ugly, y'all could bear it. But if I stanked,
Yeah, you
y'all
gotta get
couldn't bear
out.
it. So
Like
you-
Stanky
yeah.
Chris gotta go.
Yeah, you gotta go, man. I can't do
Yeah,
that.
that's, yeah.
All right. So, would you rather go back in time and meet your ancestors, or go into the future and meet your great grandchildren?
Now, I need to know what the fuck I shook up. I
No,
need
I'm
to
not
see
going back in
them great-
time.
Yeah, I'm not going back in time. Hell no.
What
Yeah,
damage
that's.
did
I mean,
do?
we was. Yeah, man.
I wanna
We
go
in the
meet my
same
grannies.
place, same place
Yeah, I'm going
there.
to the future.
I'm going
I
to the
feel
future.
y'all. I mean, we all black. Like,
I mean,
I want to go meet my ancestors though.
the future might be bold too, though. I mean, all this pollution and destruction.
But see, here's the
and
thing, right?
corruption.
If you go to the future, right, you can come back to where you are and help to change what's going on. Now, you go back to the past, I think you'd be more hard pressed to change the current situation if you go back in the
Gotcha.
past.
I just want to see
You know
where
what
I
I'm saying?
come from. You know, some of us have lost
Well,
our ancestors.
at least I can capitalize, right? If I go to the future, it's like, oh shit, Uber, the new Uber
I
shit.
was
I'm about to
told
come
my
out with
great
the new
grandma
Uber.
was a
Hey.
madam, so I'm trying to get some.
you go back to
granny.
the past, they drop you off.
I
They-
think I was told my great granny was a madam, so I'm trying to get in on granny.
listen.
Teach me the ropes.
You go back in the past and they drop you off in rural Alabama. Like,
Nah.
oh, like, bro,
We not even from there.
you in 1960s
You
Alabama.
in a sundown town.
1960.
You in a sundown town at midnight. The
Right.
the purge horn just sounded.
you watching the sunset.
Mark, you come with this fucking PTSD. Because what if you could just go and just meet the ancestor? You ain't got to come in contact with nobody else. Like, come on. Your ancestors having a family reunion.
I
and
need
you
to
can
see
go.
my grandkids make me proud.
Okay.
Like, I need to know.
I don't know if I'm going to have grandkids. That's why I ain't want to.
I want to go see the
Like,
grand.
I'm definitely going to the
Like,
future.
because here's the thing. Like, I would rather see the ancestors of the future than the past. Like, yo, let me
get
my
you.
kids tell me, like, all right, granddad, this is what y'all need to be doing, so I can get ahead. As opposed to
What if your grandchildren in like the rehab center or something? Like, damn, that's deep. It's like it can go either way.
Well,
like,
see, then
I be
okay,
like,
see
that's
now
how I know they
I can
going.
prevent that shit now because now I know to choose a different baby mama
Oh, shit.
and just change that whole timeline of events.
Okay, come on. I still got to come on. Y'all irritating. Would you rather eat nothing but salad for a week or nothing but dessert for a week?
Salad.
salad.
It
Dessert
don't
me.
I
I
look
mean
like I
salad.
can afford another dessert.
I can't. I just pushed my stomach in these jeans tonight. I went through 5 outfit changes, so I'm eating salad.
Salad, definitely salad.
Shit, I eat dessert all week already, so it's like that ain't
That ain't nothing but a thing for you. I don't even eat a lot of sweets no more though. Like I used to eat sweets
me
all the
neither.
time.
Honestly,
don't
I
really
eat
do like
I
that.
eat junk food, soul food, but I don't eat a lot of sweet shit. To be honest,
Oh.
I just don't eat. I don't eat much salad.
Salad,
so I
yeah.
couldn't-
So you ain't a lettuce eater. I get it. I get it. Do you rather swim with sharks or spend the night in the forest with mountain lions? That's kind of dangerous.
Say it again.
Swim with sharks
Mm-hmm.
or spend the night in the mountain. Spend the night in the forest with mountain lions.
How long am I
I got
swimming with the
mine
sharks?
already.
I guess however long you had to do with the mountain lions.
So I can't.
Overnight?
Oh, mountain lion.
I can't
I
swim
don't know.
or shark. So that's 2 deaths
Okay.
versus 1, right? I can fight my battles in the forest against a mountain lion.
You just
but
gotta stay
I
up.
can't swim already. So now you put me in there with sharks, so I'm guaranteed to die.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna just take bones.
Yeah, I can't swim either. I was talking about that today. Like, I need to learn how to swim. This
Yeah,
is
most
really
black folks
sad.
say, yeah, we don't
You
like
know how to
water.
swim, Chris?
Yeah, I know.
I about to say he
look.
looked like old aquamarine
he-
motherfucker and shit.
You know how to swim? Don't he look like he went to private school? Like
Bro,
they
chill
taught
out.
you how to swim in school. You had
Like
fucking
Boy Scouts. So and
Definitely got noticed.
the YMCA too. They taught me. how to
yeah.
swim.
I was thinking about
I
like
went to the ghetto YMCA camps, summer camps. So
See?
they automatically teach you how to swim. So.
well, yeah,
Yeah.
they didn't send me to no camp. They let us walk around the neighborhood
but
for
I definitely will
summers.
be
That's where I was
in the
at, too.
forest though. I'm not going in the.
Yeah, we walked around. I'm gonna go to the forest too, because again, I can't swim. Like I'm a fish though. I'm a Pisces, but I can't swim.
So you a dead fish.
Shut the hell up.
Absolutely.
Dead fish.
Absolutely.
Fish
Last
that
one.
can't swim is dead. That's what it
Last
is.
one. Cook a different meal for everyone in your household every night, or never get to choose what you're gonna have for dinner. So you either cooking something different for everybody that you live with, or you never get to choose what you're having for dinner.
Dang. Sometimes you have them cravings. So
Yeah.
I think some people cook different shit for everybody anyway already.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
'Cause,
I've
yeah, me
heard
and my
of-
daughter, we don't
I
eat
heard of
alike.
moms that had to do that because their kids are so picky, and then the
My-
man is so picky. So it's just like everybody got to eat.
My daughter very picky.
Different
She
stuff.
don't like none of the stuff. I love spaghetti. She don't like spaghetti.
yeah, like my daughter's she's not eating flounder. Like give her some chicken nuggets and she'll be all right.
Listen, I want them parents though. You can eat this hot dog if I eat the steak. I don't care. Y'all can judge me. She ain't gonna eat it. Well, I'm gonna give it to her for it. She don't want it. But yeah, so I could
Hot
get. I
dog,
could get the
hamburgers,
meal.
and
What you gonna do with
chicken
all them
nuggets.
people in your house?
I mean, I don't have a man there to cook for, so my kids, they pretty much eat the same stuff. I might eat something different, but that's only two different things. So
She like she gonna make her some hibachi and then feed her some hot pockets.
Listen, eat these hot
They,
pockets.
listen,
That's all they want.
like that type
Peanut
of shit.
butter and jelly or something. Throw it in the microwave.
Okay, guys. So I appreciate y'all for that little round of Would You Rather, just to like lighten the mood and before we start cussing at each other, you know, be friends first, cause that's how it works.
We're gonna cuss at each other.
I don't know.
today?
I don't know. Y'all got liquor in y'all system. Y'all got opinions. that
let me
normally make people cuss. Liquor and opinions make people cuss. Anyway, so what I normally do, I normally browse through the internet and find out what's going on in the world. I didn't really do that this week because what I did see that was going on, it was a little bit too heavy for me. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to talk about it, you know, maybe another day, maybe another show, you know. We talk about, maybe we all can, you know, we can have a round table, but I didn't want to do that. So I didn't go through the internet and figure out what's going on in the world. So we just going to smooth our way in just to the topics because we off camera had so much to say. Y'all don't disappoint me now. We had so much to say when the mic was off. Let's go. So the first thing, and shout out to Deanna because these were your subjects.
Yeah,
So I know you got a lot to say
based on a true story.
based on a true story.
Oh, shoot.
So first, we want to just kind of get in men's pride in a relationship. So where were you going with that?
It was a specific situation,
Okay,
right? But
well,
I'm
you
not
wanna
gonna.
tell-
I'm not gonna go too much in detail, but
Right.
I felt like the person, like I knew that they wanted more of me and like they loved me and they cared about me, but they didn't want to show it because of they former situations like with women, as far as like their mother,
Yes.
their baby mother.
Yes. I think you
So-
talking about me.
I think they painted this picture of women in their head.
Okay.
So when they got something different, aka me, that came along, it was not doing those things the
Ooh.
baby mother did. It was like, ooh, how I'm supposed to handle this?
So do you think that that was pride that they couldn't accept your differences?
I don't
What
think
were
that
the
they
things
could they
that they
could
were-
fathom.
What were the things that the baby mama and them were doing that you weren't? I guess that was so shocking
Right.
because it's like that's like real
Vague.
vague to say. Like
Okay, so
I
this
understand
person
it,
in
though.
particular, like they're a business person, right? And when they were up and coming, like their baby mother didn't support them when they were in a relationship.
Okay.
Like promote them, showing them anything.
so now when you did, do you feel like he didn't know how to handle it?
when
or-
like when I came in and I was like full support, like I'm up to hold you down, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Even though his business was already kind of like taking off, like, hey, let me buy you a website for your birthday.
Oh, that's cute. See, I'm
You know
not
what
that
I'm
thoughtful.
saying? I came in heat. That's the one thing I'm not gonna toot my own horn. But any dude that I've ever been with, I came heat with shit.
That's
and
probably
they
what
can
I'm
never
saying.
say that I haven't. So I was coming in like, you need me to do this, need me to do that, and I just feel like he kind of
He
like
didn't show any gratitude. Is that what you think?
I don't feel like he did.
Okay, it's
And
the
I
gratitude.
do feel like, and if he was slightly cocky.
So can we not? Can we agree that this isn't pride?
Yeah, it's not. It's gratitude. Gratitude is entitlement.
Okay, I'm
You
very
feel-
entitled.
So
No, he was asking me what I did differently than other people. He definitely is a prideful person.
I'm
Okay.
trying to
Never
figure
let
out
you
what
know.
it is that you did that he didn't like. So that's something that you like. Come on, let's be realistic. You
wanna-
being supportive and doing things like that is something that he didn't like, and that was
Ask
just
what the
cause.
fuck this is and what the fuck this isn't. And he didn't never want to have no straightforward answer.
So don't. I don't think that had nothing to do with it.
Yes, it did.
No, it didn't. That's your narrative of it.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, now
That's
he gonna
your
see this
narrative
and be
of it.
like, "See, I was right, bitch."
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
your
we got to
narrative
talk
of
about
it.
this
Oh,
one.
and
There
I
was
shared
something.
it on my
I
page.
mean, because
Alright,
that's
so-
that's the.
We got to
that
talk
sounds
about
just
this
as-
one off camera.
that
Cause see,
sound-
we could have restructured this.
That sounds just as
No,
crazy as
no.
me as the whole narrative of men being scared of independent women or women that got it
Oh, they
together.
not?
That's bullshit. It is.
No, men are
Some
not.
it's the attitude
So
that
wait.
come with. Stop. It's the attitude that some of y'all come with when you get it together that we don't want. Okay, it's not that we can't handle you. We don't want to tolerate some of the
I ain't
shit that
got
come
no
with.
attitude.
I'm telling you, don't think. Oh, come on, Mo, get the
I
hell
feel
out
like
of here.
niggas love
you
me more
know
when I
you
was a broke
toxic. You
bitch.
talk about it all the time. You
Yeah,
say it.
because men like to help the helpless.
They do.
Okay,
Or we
but
like to be appreciated, and when you give off the energy
on,
that
wait,
nothing
wait.
that I can do would be appreciated
They
because
like
I
to-
got it myself, and nothing that you can do.
Can I be honest?
Men
I don't.
like helpless women.
Some men.
then they will get on
Helpless-
Facebook and
wait,
talk about
wait,
why
help-
y'all want us to pay this and pay that and
Help,
da da da
helpless,
da.
helpless,
bring it to the
Referee.
more helpless women or women that need more assistance.
True.
Are more feminine, therefore they're more submissive.
Ah, is
The
that what it is?
independent women are more masculine.
We are.
So it's not that
We
we,
are.
yeah,
like
you
you
just
No,
because
we
more
are.
masculine.
so it's not like that we like you because you
Yeah.
have less. It's because you know how to act.
I don't know how to act.
You're more humble. You know what I'm
Let me
saying? You
tell
get big headed when you get shit together
my
and think that you don't need a
non-acting
dude.
Isn't because I'm not helpless, because I'm very helpless in certain areas though. So you know the big question is, what do you bring to the table? And I had to tell a dude, y'all always want to know what somebody brings to a table, but y'all get to the table trying to supply the same shit.
Yeah.
Understand what everybody got at their table before you try to
Have
provide
a table
something.
first.
Girl, I don't mess with those type of dudes. though.
Have a table.
I don't
first.
mess
I'm
with
not
the
talking
table
about
list.
anybody
How about
I've dealt with.
how
I'm just
about
saying in
how
general.
about have intentions for relationships?
There-
Period.
Oh, there you go.
Have deep
He said-
intentions.
I
Like
don't
if
like
sound
me and you,
angry.
if me and
He
you,
sound
if
mad.
me, no, I'm not angry.
I'm
no,
just talking
no,
about-
no,
I'm fucking
no,
with
I'm
you.
here.
I'm
I'm
fucking
here.
with you. See that? I'm fucking
No,
with
if
you.
me and you have a relationship, it needs to be something that we gain.
Yeah.
Period.
But so-
there's no point of a relationship unless the parties gain
Right?
in positivity or whatever it is. It don't have to be financially. It just make things better in
It's
life.
so many unhealed though.
Yeah.
So that's where the big struggle is.
Yeah.
As you go a healing journey, listen. The healing journey was one of the most. You think single is ghetto? Healing is ghetto because it's hurtful.
It is.
Healing is the most hurtful, isolated journey you'll ever be on. And as you start finding out what works and what doesn't work for you, and you can speak your truth and your honesty, like when my friend told me today, I'm confrontational. He didn't lie on me, but the problem I was having was like, but do you see? It's a defense mechanism because they bring it to my door. I be good. I mind my business. Somebody bring me shit, and I hand them their ass back. I am working on that.
Damn.
But
Same.
why y'all picking with me is how it goes. Because I'm like, I don't bother nobody, but bother me and I will shake some shit up in this bitch. And that's something now I have to work on.
Have you gave every relationship that you've been in your all? Have you given your all?
Oh no, I ain't talking about no relationship. Like
Yeah, I'm
I've been super single, so no, I haven't given anything my all.
You've been super independent.
No, I have a very huge independence, but I also this is my biggest flaw, my dad.
Gotcha.
So I'd explain that as I see this, everything I ever needed, I never came up short because my dad always filled that in. So for me, I don't need a man, comma, because I have my dad. And I had to see that, like, oh, this is where I've been getting it wrong. I never fell short. So
You're a daddy's girl.
yes.
Clearly.
And then on top of that, and this is the second part I had to learn. Me and my dad had such a violent relationship when it comes like verbally. We're allowed to be disrespectful in our family. So I can talk to my dad crazy and then be like, I need this. And he'd be like, okay.
It was a generational curse.
That is. And so I had to identify it in order to break it,
Yep.
though. But, like, because on Easter, and I'm going to just tell my truth, my daddy liked to call us fat all the time. He always
Jesus
coming for
Christ.
us. He like, oh, you don't look as fat as I thought you was. And I said, okay, baby boy, who fat? My mama or your mama?
Damn.
Everybody like, whoa, you go, because my mama wasn't the fat one. So what we doing?
That's traumatic.
Come on, violence. But
That's trauma.
but see,
Hey,
but look,
like,
that's
what if
another-
your mama said, "Hey, man, you ain't as black as you used to be"?
No,
like,
man.
man, like, wait a minute. Like,
That's
hey,
what
how
I'm
you doing?
doing. That's the part.
Hey,
of the-
mama.
That's the part of the trenches
I
I'm
love you.
from. The trauma bonds, and that's one of the things that we
is
got here.
trauma
The
bonding.
childhood trauma.
But see
Let's
then,
talk about it.
But see then, you know, when you
I'm not saying I'm right.
That
Yeah,
affects, wait,
and you-
real quick. That affects your relationship with men.
Yeah,
That's what I was just about to say.
No, that's
I was
what
saying
I'm
because when you
telling y'all I'm
when you get
figuring
older,
out.
right, and then you subconsciously mimic those patterns, reflect that behavior, and you try to you do the same thing that you do because you just said it. Like, I don't need a man because my dad. So now it like subconsciously you expecting the man to now feel the voice of what your
dad.
be everything that your dad was,
And
right?
he's never gonna
And then
be
he's
that.
never gonna be that, right? Not as far as fulfilling your needs or accepting the shit that you dish out.
Right.
So now you kind of.
But that's what I had to recognize. I'm telling y'all my truth because I recognized it, not because I'm not promoting it
Right,
by
right,
no
right,
means.
right, right, right.
I'm like, oh shit, this is what it was.
This dude is 7 Mile Dr. Phil.
So my problem is, you said you don't give anything your all. My problem is,
I did.
I be giving shit my all and don't even be no relationship.
See, you giving up too much. And see, and that was my problem. Seeing like some of my homegirls be so fancy with it. Like, what you doing all that for? You know you ain't gotta do all that, right, sis? And then
Oh no, I be going overboard. I'm
I ain't
like,
never went
damn,
overboard.
this ain't even a girlfriend. Shit.
but you've been a wife a couple times.
But that was my problem. Damn! She got.
I mean, she
Oh
has.
Lord!
I didn't lie on her.
Now we gotta
was.
tell the folks my business. I'm just playing.
I'm like,
okay, so yes,
Yeah,
so
it's
yes,
okay.
so yes, so I've been married twice, so I'm conditioned to do wifely things, right? So okay,
You believe that? That's your
Oh
perception.
well, see,
shut up.
you unpacked that for her real quick, didn't you?
Come
Where
on,
you from?
come
Leave me
on.
alone. Leave me
They
alone.
want to
Come on.
Tulsa. The boys came to Tulsa.
Hey, listen.
So,
I got
no, I
everything.
insert-
Whatever y'all want, I got it for you. I got it.
Yeah.
I got
On
it.
smoke.
I should have brass knuckled this one because I don't know. But no, I do. I go above and beyond, and it's like at the end of the day, nobody told me to do it. Nobody asked me to do it, but I feel like I did all this for you. Why
And
am I
not-
not getting
And
what
yeah,
I?
Right,
that's
see?
dang, that's your
See?
trauma. You didn't experience the same gratitude. So your love language might be different and how you
Oh
receive
yeah,
things.
Can
I
we
definitely.
talk about
So yeah,
And
so
then you're expecting you.
Yes.
Out of other people.
Yes,
keyword,
I just said
that
this
keyword
today.
expectations.
Yeah.
I be expecting people to be chill.
Yeah.
And I come in hot though. They bring me to heat, and that's not fair. But let's talk about love languages. Do everybody know theirs?
Yeah, mine's is words of affirmation. I feel like
Really?
you need to tell me and
Mine is-
I feel like you need to tell me and show me, but I want to hear it more. Like
You can walk me down a fucking dark alley.
that's
You
why
know
my
it.
last
I'm so
situation,
fucking stupid when it come to words.
my last situation didn't work because I felt like inside he probably was. He didn't say it to me though, so he was like, "Why did I have to say it? I was showing you."
Because that's how
I'm
I
like,
understand
right.
it. I'm sorry.
I'm a little slow, so
I am
you-
too. And I'm sensitive. So I tell people, talk nice to me. Because if you don't, then I'm like, I feel bad. Like, you're not a nice person to me. And then
say
that's
that
when
too.
all my...
The issue. One thing. My love language is touch, physical touch.
Okay.
I like to be felt on. You
That's
know what I'm
my
saying?
second
Like,
one, but I don't
yeah,
like
I
everybody
like to
touching
be
me.
touched on. I feel good when my woman touches on me. So, you are a traditionalist, and we are entering a modern society. Okay,
Yeah.
so. You said wifely. That word
was like,
means
what the fuck does
that
that
word
mean?
means nothing.
True.
Men need a partner. This life is terrible. You know how much rent is. You know how much. Like I need somebody to bring me peace.
I got
A
to talk
wife
to y'all
does
about
nothing
rent.
to me for me.
This is
unless
the
you
New
bring me
Testament.
peace.
You can't apply the Old Testament terms and
So
conditions. to this.
you have to change. Like he said, it's a new
It's a new age.
It's a new era. It's a new age.
Imagine,
so
imagine going to
modern.
war.
What type of things bring a man peace? But you can get your imagine out and then...
No, I was just gonna say, imagine going to war. Right now, we are in 2022, right, and Russia drops a bomb on us, and now we get on horseback with a bow and arrow
was
and fight this dude, fight Russia with
We're not doing
weapons from way back in the
Right,
day.
it's
bow
not
and
gonna work.
arrows.
Yeah,
I
with,
follow.
on horseback,
I
right?
follow.
Yeah.
I follow.
You know, please tell us
Yeah.
what the being want.
What? Yeah, because I think
Get closer to your mic so they can hear you.
I'm scared to get to this mic. You talking about I gotta owe you a
I'm about,
couple
I'm about,
$100.
I'm about to give y'all some sauce. All right.
come on,
touching
come
me.
on.
I'm just messing
Saucy.
with you. I'm just come on.
And, hey,
about to get fired.
anytime, just stop me. All right.
Go ahead. bro. Go
No,
ahead.
come on. What was
I
at the
might be
secret
talking too
man's
much.
meeting? We need to hear this,
So, we want to fuck.
right?
That's it. But
Oh shit.
wait.
Comma.
We want a partner
Okay.
to trek through life with. So travel through life with. Okay.
Okay.
Every man on this planet has heart for one woman.
Okay.
Now, the women on the side and all the ones in between is just feeding his lust. All right, feeding his inner manhood. Okay, I know it just sound harsh,
No,
but
not to be.
if you come up to a man that you know you will like and you appreciate and y'all vibing, and say, I understand that you want to have sex, but I need a little bit commitment, just a little bit. We don't have to say boyfriend or girlfriend or husband or wife, but I just need some security, and that's what y'all looking for.
right.
As a woman, it's very right. It's very correct for you to want to deal and have a man security, like
Right.
your father, your husband, your boyfriend.
Yeah, the S to her husband.
Stop.
Hey, shut up.
But that's and all that's what we want. And then what y'all want? Y'all want a man to take care of you.
Listen,
Wait,
I don't want to be taken.
Yes,
When you say
you do.
taken care of, like, are you
She-
talking about like financial?
it's a very feminine trait to be wanted
I'm
to
gonna
be
tell
taken
you,
care
sis.
of.
Because
You
I'm
can take
like
me
an
out of
overly
this.
independent worker.
No.
I know.
No, because I'm 38. So if I could go tell 28-year-old me, oh, I got some
I know
instructions.
society has hardened a lot of women.
Yeah.
To think
I don't
like,
like
oh, I
taking
gotta
care
be
of myself.
independent. I'm by myself.
I-N-D.
It's a song, guys. It's called FNF. You heard it? It's like a ratchet song.
No, I just been seeing the post about
Fuck
it.
That's-
nigga,
that's-
who?
It's called Fuck Nigga Free.
I gotta put that shit-
FNF, and it's like by somebody, and they're dancing on cars. It's a ratchet
Oh
ass
yeah, because
song.
you know
I
we
think
like
you've
hot
seen it
girls.
before.
I
I
saw
ain't
the
heard
little
it yet.
picture.
I'm gonna go. I think I seen what
But
you're
the
talking
whole thing is that anthem is just dividing women and where they need to be. Like we need to be together. We have to be together to make it. But the
We
thing
gonna
is,
tussle with you.
everything in society is just going against it.
True. And so for me, like, this is where my family got it wrong. See, my mom had a husband that took care of her, so I saw it. However, I didn't like the dynamics of like all those people in that house and nobody really got along or worked together.
Right.
So that was a big issue for me. However, independence, like that was her big thing. She wanted us to know how to take care of ourselves. Oh, we took that shit to the cleaners. Oh, we gonna take care of everything.
The
Now,
women in my family. That's
I even asked my ex one time. I said, because I ain't gonna tell all his business, but he basically paying for a property here that nobody's living in while he's working out of state. He clearly got enough money to do that. I said, why don't you just take care of me? Say fuck it, like just take care of me. And he like, well, you gotta no, you ain't gotta take care of her. I got her if you got
No,
me.
I come from a family full of like independent women. Basically,
Yeah.
like almost all the women in my family are like 6-figure women, right? I can only aspire to be 6-figure, but it's like I was always raised with that, like, we gonna figure it out, like
Yeah.
with or without a man kind
But
of
see-
thing. But
But you are stressing yourself out and you're shortening your lifespan. That's unnecessary stress for a woman to think. A woman, y'all supposed to just wake up and be feminine. Wake up and just melt in your femininity.
It's so.
And I understand that.
I about to say the hardness
I
of
just
that,
started
though,
tapping
is-
into mine recently. It took
There
me
you
a
go.
long time.
And it's coming back
It took a
around.
long
No,
time.
me
Men
too.
are starting to be more masculine, and women are starting to
'Cause
be more feminine.
I will
It's going to balance itself
I will
out.
say, because there is a lot of men, no disrespect, that act like they single mamas.
I was just about to say now.
There
now,
really
now
is.
since you open that can, right?
Let's open- let's talk
that
about
can,
it.
right now. Part of the
I
reason
ain't
why
fighting.
it's like that whole role reversal, right? When we had, like, think about in the you know, I don't want to say 80s, but early 90s, late 90s, early 2000s, even when it was more so in the industry, maybe like the hip hop industry, we had the over masculine thug type, right? Even it
Yeah.
was perpetuated in Hollywood, in the movies and everything,
Right,
and
right.
TV. And now, you know, it gave us the over saturation of the the over masculine man, right? The bitches ain't shit. The one that would disrespect the women and all of that
They
type
went
shit.
extreme, yeah.
Raise the babies and hate the ladies.
So raise the babies and hate the ladies, right? And then now what they had to introduce was to counteract that the more feminine men, right? And now that's what we got now.
Hey, sassy brother.
Now what we got
going
these
deep.
feminine men out here, right? And then that's causing the women to look around like, oh my God, where's all of the real
I fuck a
men at
bitch.
now?
Right.
Where's the real men at now? It ain't no real men. All of the men is wearing skinny jeans and they acting like women and
That's facts.
you know.
Sassy,
And then think, if
tossing
are
their
y'all
head.
chess players by any chance? Anybody?
I
else?
am not.
Sort of kind.
Okay, but so you
I play
got
spades.
just think about how
Okay.
you got a king and the queen on the board, right? And the game is specific to the king and the queen starting on a certain spot on the board, right?
Okay,
if
come
you
on,
put the
teach us
king
chess.
on the
Right,
king
talk.
spot and the queen on the king spot, the game doesn't operate right.
Ooh, you better tell them
See what I'm
something.
saying? So then on top of that, right, we have the black side of the pieces and the white side of the pieces. If we're having conversations that become divisive as opposed to us building,
Yeah.
we have the king and the queen battling each other when it's a whole set of pieces on the other side of the board. We're supposed to be, no, that's our real opposition. It's our real enemy.
Okay.
But they've created a situation where we got our kings and queens battling against each other. You know what I'm saying? With these divisive conversations about who bring most to the table. I don't even like that whole conversation because that automatically goes into it saying, well, what am I getting out of this from you? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That shouldn't be the emphasis, even though, again, we should get something out of any kind of
'Cause we
ship.
It should be
will.
like it's our table.
Any
Let's-
kind of
So
any
can
kind
we
shit
of
on there
decide?
together.
any kind of ship should take us somewhere. You know what I'm
So-
saying? If it's a
I want y'all to
relationship,
give me
a
a favor.
friendship,
Do me a favor.
and if it's not taking us somewhere, it's time to abandon ship.
Get a single get a single woman some advice on this, right? Real quick. All y'all. So, do y'all think it's wise to wait on the relationship to decide what you want the rules of it to be? Because you know, people got their list and people got their what they want and what they don't want. And I'm not telling you not to have at least an ideal of like what you're looking for or what your expectations is. But I find it hard to try to decide on a couple relationship if I'm single. Like I like to decide with the person. Like if we're gonna work something out, I need to because I'm gonna have to be in. You're gonna have to be in.
That's like you can't.
But is that crazy?
You can't have the terms and conditions of a relationship made out of a person that you ain't with.
That's what I'm saying.
So again, when you find a person, right, you have to have a conversation, get to know that person, and if it don't fit, then you must fucking acquit.
I think a lot of people don't like because I don't have a traditional way of being, you know, I want to say being myself. Like myself is very odd for most people, and that's fine. I'm okay with that. I'm comfortable in my skin. But when you ask of me or when you want things from me, you want me to already come to the table understanding who the fuck you are. I don't know you. I don't even like the
So
wrong.
I had a situation where with the terms and conditions.
What do single women want from a man?
This single woman shit is new to me. You answered it because
I ain't got that answer either
This shit is
'cause
ghetto.
I've been single
But them
for a long
terms, let me
time.
tell you about the
You
terms
see,
and
you
conditions.
see how it
right?
stump? You see how they
No,
stump?
I don't.
Like,
I'm not. I literally spent more years of my life not being single than single. So
Right, and I did.
right now,
So-
I'm just baffled that this is what
So
the fuck
look,
is
so
going
the
on
things
in there.
that I want is I want honesty, I want understanding, I want openness. That's what I want. That is what I want. Everything that comes beyond that, we gotta talk about that.
Yeah.
Like those are the things that I want. That's like where my value is, what I value. Everything else is up in the air. I don't want a man to make six figures and a man to do this and a man. No, I'm missing one and somebody to support me. That is where my life has been empty on the support end. I have family. I always thought I was supported, but I was surrounded. So that's a difference. Like, oh wait, you don't really support me. I support everybody.
Yeah.
You surround yourself with me because I'm a good energy. I'm a bright
like how you
light.
said surround. Like I always
Yeah.
said like this. If you was, God forbid, on your deathbed in the hospital, right? Like, do you want all your friends to gather around you and say, "Get well, Mo, get up. I know you can do it. Get well." Or do you want the doctors to come in there and physically plug you to some shit that's gonna help you sustain your life? That's why it's called life support, not
Right.
life encouragement.
Right.
Like it's a different, like people encourage you and kind of write that off as support. Like that's not really like I appreciate the encouragement. Don't get me wrong, but I can't take encouragement to the bank and
Right.
you know what I mean, and or to the grocery store and get a loaf of bread. And
Right.
Can I ask the men a question real quick? Huh?
Absolutely.
Because I don't want to try to veer off when y'all talking about the terms and conditions. I don't want.
okay, let's go.
What happens when you're the woman and you're trying to establish like what are the terms and conditions, and you constantly asking a man this and they don't give you no answer? But since they don't establish nothing, you a single
we
woman.
head out?
You're a single woman, so you're free to
Right.
roam about the country, right?
Okay.
So you go roam about the country, and you know you go to Spain or wherever else, and you do whatever else, and they find out, and they like basically acting like you cheated on them, but there was never no relationship established. There was never no boundaries or expectations.
Okay.
It's entitled. It's called the person is
Because,
entitled.
sir, if we've been dealing with each other, we've been
This personal, y'all.
Yeah, this definitely
Cause sir,
is.
cause bitch nigga, listen. It's like
I ain't gonna call them all that, but like
I'm
we
just saying.
we talk. It's a year now, and you ain't told me what the fuck going on, and now you find out I'm with homeboy, and now you act like I just did the worst thing on earth.
Yeah,
because you said because I thought you loved me. Yeah, I loved you, but
Yeah, it's entitlement. I mean, that's the games that people play. People think that they have property over other people, and you don't have property over nothing in this whole life, not even your own life.
shit. You're right. Cause we
So
we ran
you
all of this.
entitled. You
the body.
expect.
So,
You expect the things. I'm sorry. You expect the things that happen, and you don't. And if they don't happen, you get mad. That's not your. That's not a serious problem to deal with. You
you
talking.
want a single woman to be
sound
committed
like,
to you.
It sounds like what it sounds like to me is a situation where somebody wanted there. Now, a lot of people get this phrase misconstrued, and I'll break it down to you. But he wanted his Kate and Edith too.
Yeah.
A lot of people say cake and eat it too. Like that's
Right.
not even, it's cake and Edith because it's referring to a man who wanted a woman named Kate and Edith too. Right? So basically what he just wanted to keep you around and keep you where he had you without the extra obligations. That's why he couldn't answer the questions as far
Now-
as what is this?
that's
What's-
City
what
goes
are we
up for
doing?
college.
What's wrong with that?
What's wrong with him having cake?
What's-
and-
what's
cake
wrong
and
with him?
Edith?
Yeah. What's
It's
wrong with
something wrong with him being
what's wrong with
offended.
being Edith?
Because if Barbie want Ken and Tim, you can't be
So
mad.
I'm not for tit for tat. However, we need to know where we are.
It wasn't a tit for tat. It
No,
was
no,
just
no.
like
I get where you coming from. Like,
Yeah.
I asked, where are we?
if you want to be,
Almost every month for a
so
year.
you basically asking, are we together exclusively or not? And he won't give you an answer
'Cause
to the
he
question.
humble,
Yeah.
So then when you go out and venture off and give him, and he gets the impression that you have somebody else, now he's mad, but he didn't give you closure on your question. So I mean, again, I mean, in the narrative that you write it, I mean, I can understand where he wrong on
Men
that. you know what I
men
mean?
who do that expect you to be like they don't. Men who do that to you don't value you. Period.
Yeah.
It's just
See,
game. That's just
and
game.
that's-
It's like, okay,
and that's
I'm gonna
kinda-
keep you on the side because I need something to play with.
Yep.
Because and this is the truth. Like I need something to play with.
That's
you,
damn near the core of what of your first situation that you was asking about, and I'm like, you know,
Oh,
what?
it's the same
He just-
person. That's
oh,
why-
well,
Yeah,
see,
yeah,
yeah,
I know,
well,
I
see,
know.
yeah, well, see, yeah,
Same
that's what it
person.
is. So, and that's why I was like, it's not that he like, she supports me too much, and I don't like that. Like that's some crazy shit that y'all come up with in y'all head to say, oh,
know,
well,
I had
it
a-
got to be that I just, he's not used to how good I am, and he's never had a woman this good. No.
It was some crazy. I had a little idea of why he was acting like that. And I don't know. He might see this. I don't even care at this point. But he like a in a spotlight nigga, and I think that he was.
You feel like he can probably do better than you, maybe.
That's
And it's
what
like I'm not gonna take you
I'm
out in the
gonna
spotlight
keep you here
because you're good for me. And,
but if
and,
one
and,
of them bitches that be hanging with such and such and them want to grab me, I'm gonna let them grab me, and I'm just gonna let
So
you
the
fall
thing
by
is,
wayside.
you know who fault that is?
Mine,
Yep.
I know.
Because
I say-
you're dating. Dating is options. Dating is options. You
I
decided,
knew it was
this
that-
guy is special, but
in
I'm
my
going to
mind,
stop
it was
dating
dating.
everybody else.
I
Why?
thought it was dating too, but he made it seem like
Y'all single
I
people.
cheated on him.
Single
What it
people
is
have
is-
the most power.
when we get to know, when we see somebody initially, right, or get to know when we single, we like people for what we like them for, right? And we're attracted to them because of the things that we like about them. But when we get to know them, sometimes we so attached to the shit that we like about them that don't really mean shit that we overlook the red flags, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And those red flags turn into being the things that how long can we deal with these red flags? That's that's going to determine how long you stay with the person. So are you so superficially attached to the shit that you like about this person that you're ignoring the red flags that you know, right? Because some of these questions, a lot of times, like women, y'all ain't stupid. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got this
Yeah.
intuition thing that y'all
Don't
say.
do that.
So when y'all
we
answer,
choose
He
to
definitely
ignore it.
downplayed
so
it. He
sometimes,
definitely downplayed it. He said-
so sometimes, right? Sometimes, like y'all asking us for confirmation of shit that y'all already know, especially when
because
you
people are
asking for male
lazy.
advice.
We lazy.
I love another
That's-
man. Like I love
No,
that
anybody
though. My
who
female
sticks
friends
like that.
My female friends, they just gonna be basically on some like, bitch, fuck that nigga, whatever. But I like to talk to men
But
about
see,
stuff that got to do with males because, like, I just want
me
to straight.
too.
But
I
then,
do too.
You
but
need
then-
confirmation for the shit that you know you're getting played. You just want to hear from somebody else that's a player. I get
Yeah,
it.
that's
I
how
get
you-
it. You just
That's how
want,
you fall in the next nigga lap.
Stop it. You
See?
need to see that's some hoe shit.
and that's how you.
No, I'm
Hot
just
City
playing.
girls up
So
1,000.
wait,
though. I
wait.
will say
No, that
that.
wasn't
And then when
City
you
girl
fall in
shit,
the
that
next
was-
nigga lap, you tell him about the
Wait,
last nigga.
are
And he
you-
know the blueprint on how to fuck you up.
Listen,
And he fucking me up. I'm just
Listen.
playing.
I don't talk about people who don't.
are you willing to change your traditionalist role and change to modern society?
He like, cause you.
Okay, listen.
Are you?
Okay.
Wait.
No, let me.
Answer the question.
I need to give you a little bit more
She
background.
never can
Hold
answer
on.
the question.
No. I'm gonna answer the
and
question.
and so that is
I'm willing-
You know
I'm
what that
willing.
reflects? The revolving door that she'll keep
Look,
going around
no,
because she
I'm
can't.
willing to change it, but let me tell you, when it comes to like marriages, y'all know how
Let
y'all
me
was
get my
talking
buzzer
about.
ready.
You know how you was talking about back in the day, how stuff happened,
Uh-huh.
and like now niggas is trying to like skinny jean beat bitches. She told everybody 1,000 times I've been married twice, right?
Yeah.
I had both, the best of both, well, the worst of one, we're on the best of both. I was a housewife in one, and I was completely taken care of by a manly man, right?
Yeah.
And the next one, I was the manly man.
Jesus.
So I've seen it on both. So I've seen it on both sides. I've been the one. I've been the man of the house,
Yes.
and I've been the woman of the house.
I've been the man in the house and the woman in the house too because I've been in the house by myself. But I mean, it is like I said, I get it. Well, no, I don't know where you was going with this. I'm just
No,
saying,
I'm
that
saying,
just
like-
struck a chord, like.
because they
Tell
was
me
talking
about
about in comparison
So,
to how
are you willing to change your role?
So what does she need to be willing to change it
If
to?
you know
What's the
that you
option?
catching
hell my
fish
role
that
is?
you don't like, are you willing to change the bait that you thrown in the water or fish in a different pool?
But change it to what?
So
Something else other than
Like,
what
give
you
us a
throwing in the
something else,
water. Finding them at a different place. Changing your perspective on what you feel like you like, because sometimes we be attached to superficial.
like
shit.
what I like.
You're so, but wait, look. Sometimes you'll be
so-
so attached to the things that you like that you don't know if this person is what you need.
I just like somebody that can accept me.
So,
just had a little
so
epiphany.
we're getting rid of the idea of our parents. Everybody refer to our parents and our grandparents society. Stop doing that. Though that reference is blank now.
Man,
Yeah.
You make your own
weren't there for
traditions.
that.
So modern.
Yeah.
So now for
Traditions
example,
is peer pressure from
this
dead
is this
people.
an example of traditions that me and my wife did. So we don't cook turkey. Like turkey's dry as hell. Like
I don't like
no.
turkeys.
I mean you can cook. You might can throw down some
I don't
turkey.
like
They don't
We
flow
cook
flavors.
catfish. We fry. You know that's we're unlearning
This for y'all
that
Thanksgiving?
traditional thing and making it more modern now.
That's your Thanksgiving.
Yes. So
I
that's
make
a-
lasagna for my
Like, I-
Thanksgiving.
yeah. We
I
just
said
eat.
that
We just eat. That's the whole purpose.
tradition,
Just
more
eat.
than likely.
tradition is peer pressure from
Turkey
dead
just said
people.
like it's for the white folks.
But
That was a
you're
good one. That
right.
was a good one.
That's
That was a
good.
good one.
But see,
That
the
was a
thing-
good one.
I think
I'ma
to
use
like
that.
kind of go
I'ma
off
use
of that
that.
though is, again, I feel you 100% because everybody always wants to bring up
Yeah.
a role that we weren't there for. Like, oh, we ain't like our grandma and granddaddy. First of all, some of y'all grandma or granddaddy got a bunch of families.
Right.
Like a lot of people, grandparents don't even have kids, but with each other and only. Like my dad, they had 7 kids together. My mom is 7 kids, but it's several operations to those 7 kids. So it's like my grandmother had, I think 7 kids by 3 or 4 different people. So I don't know what we going back to, but that's a escape to not have to deal
All
with
that stuff.
our-
Like I don't know
where
how
we
y'all
at.
grew up. You know, we all ate the same thing pretty much.
we didn't eat tacos.
I didn't eat tacos till I got an adult. Like
trying to
call it
spaghetti.
Mexican- you trying-
I
that was
swear
a
to God, it
Mexican
was
joke?
spaghetti like 3 times out the week.
We didn't eat tacos growing up. Who ate tacos growing
Yeah,
up?
my
I ate
grandmother
tacos.
didn't.
Nobody
didn't
grandma
make-
My
made
auntie
tacos.
even had the taco holders in her house, and the plastic taco holders for the plate.
I didn't
But I'm
get-
saying our grandmas didn't make tacos. No.
I didn't have
was-
tacos from
grandma
the
didn't
kitchen
make
till
no
I had a
tacos.
grown girlfriend and she cooked tacos. And
You was
I'm
like, what the
like,
fuck is this shit?
fuck is this shit?
It was spaghetti. What the fuck
Definitely
did we
spaghetti.
eat?
Pork
We ate-
chops, smothered chicken,
Pork chops,
meatloaf,
chicken.
fried chicken.
You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? All that, man.
We had
Soul
fish.
And one
food.
dude just only used
Steak.
to ask me to
The
cook
burger,
tacos.
the burger with the Wonder Bread on it.
Oh,
Like
man.
you ain't
The
have
man.
hamburger buns. You just had the
Yeah.
Wonder,
Wonder
Bread.
bread.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
they
where,
got
Stick to the
some.
roof of
where
Yeah,
is,
they-
where
yeah,
is
they-
Wonder Bread right now? Is it still where?
It's
That's the
there.
best bread in the world.
But
yeah.
all those you have to unlearn it.
You do.
Yeah, that's it.
Like,
Make
and
it
that's
unlearn
what I was unpacking earlier about me knowing my relationship with my dad is really the tragedy of my relationship with men. It's like, oh, well, my daddy's 70, he's still running around here taking shots with me. And we still cussing each other out. And it's still working out for us. And it's not working out for love.
I'm not into traditions. I don't even care about 50-50. I do 50-50. I don't even care about that. I'm not even the type of person who say I won't do it.
See,
So you
my thing
willing
is-
to unlearn your traditional like.
No, that was never a tradition for me.
Okay.
Like I've never.
He didn't like that wifely comment.
When I was a he
bro
told me-
said.
when I was
Talking about
even
wifely
when
duties. What the fuck is that?
when I was a housewife, I wanted to have a job. Like
Yeah.
I wanted to work. Like I just
It got
wanted to
boring?
work. Like yeah, that shit is boring.
Because who the
Wanna
fuck wants
sit
to
in
be
the
a
house all
housewife?
day?
Nah,
and
that's
cook?
what I
Like,
don't.
It's only so many
Shout out
times
to the
you can do
housewives.
laundry. The shit already clean.
Shout out to the housewives out there though,
Yeah,
because that's
yeah.
a job.
Yeah,
Because
no.
you don't get a break. Like once you're off, you're not. Because husband walk in,
You're
he's
just a
tired.
vessel to raise his kids at that
And
point.
I ain't even
That's
have
what you're
none.
doing.
that-
Shout
I
out
ain't
to
even
you.
had
No.
none of this kids. I was a housewife. We ain't had no kids
Oh,
together.
girl, you was supposed to be like making
So
your
you
fucking.
just an empty vessel.
You was supposed to be
He
writing.
just want to be.
You supposed to be writing books
I
or
think he was
something.
trying to make
Yeah,
up
you
for
can't just get
the
bored.
motherhood he didn't have in his life. I think that I was
So,
just.
so can we get back to childhood traumas then? Those things that
Ooh, 'cause-
keep us stuck. Because that's what we are really expressing what we really afraid of from our childhood.
Okay, I have abandonment issues,
I was
right?
okay.
I have abandonment issues. So, and for lack of better words, when I had a conversation with my dad, it was like I was a keep a nigga baby with a nigga who ain't want to be kept.
Damn.
So when the woman didn't realize that he didn't want her,
Dramatic as hell.
the animosity towards him turned towards the child,
Oh.
then bred me
Yeah.
the dysfunctional, child.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like I don't have a loving mom relationship, a
Right.
loving dad relationship. It was like the family just filled in when they could kind of thing.
Got
Because at this
it.
point, the nigga don't want her, she don't want this baby, so she ain't love this kid.
Okay.
She'd have kept him away from the kid out of trying to be spiteful.
Got it.
I don't know the man for
You got
real.
a lot of trauma.
Lot of it.
right?
Have you
Yeah.
been to therapy?
Yeah, I tried that shit a couple
Not
times.
you being concerned.
I mean, I've been knowing her whole life.
She been doing it since I was born.
My mama hired her mama when
Right,
she was
her mama
pregnant
used
with
to be
her.
my mama boss.
And she was pregnant with her.
Like she literally known me since I was
Straight
an
up cracked
infant.
out
the old traditional way would be like, you need Jesus.
Right.
The modern way is like, you need therapy.
but
like,
you do like you need
she
somebody
a
to
modern
talk.
woman.
She can call me.
So I don't have what her daddy do for her. I don't have
She
that.
just break
that
out though.
persona.
So have you been to therapy?
Right.
Cause I mean that was deep. I know so much about it, but I don't know that. You know, like
Like I don't
And
have
she-
my daddy showed me this, so I'm not taking this from. That's probably why I took too much shit from too
Maybe.
many niggas.
maybe.
Like it's no way in hell I spent seven
And
and a half
see-
years taking care of pacifying a grown ass man.
And life isn't about
needed a daddy,
doing too much
apparently.
or doing too less. It's about balance.
That's true.
And that's what I had to learn. Like, oh, I'm fucking up because I'm doing this too much to the left, or I'm doing this too much to the right. So they say, I took care of everything. No, don't take care of everything. Take care of the things that need to be taken care of. This is one of the things for me. I always make a list of what's going on in my life at this moment, and then you find out what needs your help most. Is it my baby? Is it work? Is it my body? Is it my mental? Is it my business? What do I need to work on most at this moment? Everybody tries to spread themselves out too short and give too much. Then you don't have nothing at the end of the day. What do you have for you? So I mean, the therapy thing is, I'm not currently in therapy. I had 2 different therapists last year, and I loved them, but both of them, they promoted me a little bit too much. Like, I don't feel like we working on me. I feel like y'all like, you're a great person. You can go in the world and do everything. I'm like, come on, y'all. I got flaws. Let me get under them. But my childhood trauma is separation. So abandonment in a way. But my brother was murdered when I was 8. And I don't like to let people go because of it. So I can fall out with you and still love you and want you back. And like everybody like, oh, you always getting into it with everybody. I do, but I still accept them back until they do it to me 100 times.
So I'm the opposite because I feel like my mother and father, those are supposed to be the most 2 significant people in your life.
Yeah.
I feel like if they could get the fuck on, then
Everybody can get the
if
fuck
you
on.
get the fuck on, why do I even care? So
Right.
when I get in relationships and that shit feel like it's getting too deep, I'll be like, so I'm just gonna push you away.
Okay.
I have done that. I pushed away situations that could have potentially been good situations because I'm like, everybody else leaves. Who am I to think that you won't leave too?
True.
And so that and that's where the unpacking needs to happen. Like, because it don't have to be that way. Especially if you are honest, open, and vulnerable with people. I think that's the trick for me though. Everybody knows me. I'm feisty. I am. I'm very feisty. Bring it to my doorstep. I'm ruining some shit, but I'm very sensitive, and I can be very vulnerable. So don't take advantage of my vulnerability.
Right.
Because I'm like that. Like my mom, I'm telling you, I lost the only girl in the world who knew me best. I lose all y'all at this point. I don't want to though. So stop making it seem like I want to. Like, no, I want to get along. I like family. I like community. I like to laugh. I like to smile. I like to help others. So
I do. I go into situations thinking about the fucking ending already. Like,
Damn.
I know.
That's a fantasy.
Like this shit.
what do you mean?
That's a fantasy.
That shit you was just
But
saying.
She
if it
said
was
she think about the end already. That's
She got a prenuptial agreement for everything.
Yeah.
She
No,
go
I
to
just be
McDonald's
like-
drive-through line. Like, what if this
I
burger
just
is
be like,
fucked
you
up when
gonna
I get
leave
it?
too. You gonna leave too.
You can't have
can't do
unrealistic.
that.
That's like a
That's no shit about. I don't give a fuck. You
see,
can leave. I don't care.
you have more so of a pessimistic as opposed to an optimistic
Yeah.
view.
I can be
Right,
pessimistic.
yeah.
And that's unhealthy. That's
is
you know what I mean. That's
It is.
You need therapy.
Come on, CJ. What's up with this laughter for therapy? We promoting therapy.
No, I mean it's
Yes,
funny
black
because
people,
it's
please
true.
don't be afraid to go to therapy.
The
It's
truth,
not
the,
taboo.
the
Don't
truth
be a
is
taboo
we all
person.
need therapy. We all
Actually,
need
actually.
an outlet,
and good people around
a
us.
healthy outlet, not to go on Facebook.
And that's just and that's and what that is.
Hey,
is
hey,
like
hey, hey,
healthy, unbiased point of view or perspective. You know what I'm saying that everybody needs. That's what therapy is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unbiased perspective.
So I asked my homegirl
true.
because when she went to therapy and her therapist told her something specific, I said, "What made you listen to her?" Because if I would have told you, we'd have been fighting about it. And that was what it was. It was unbiased, and that's the difference between sharing with your friends or your family or the people that love you, and sharing with somebody who don't
Right.
know you
I
or
was-
the other party. Like,
I was in therapy, right? She basically said all the same things that the nigga I was dealing with said to me.
Oh, you
I
ain't
went
like
back,
that.
I went back and told him. He said, "But I told you the same shit." He was like, "What's the difference between me and her?" I'm like, "Well, the delivery. It was the delivery. People don't understand. A lot of shit is not what you say; it's how you say it. So if you saying it to me in a fucked up, aggressive way, and she's telling me to
talk
me in
to
a
me.
healthy perspective, like I'm gonna take it different from her.
Kevin
she
Samuels
being gentle
versus
with me.
Steve Harvey.
just how
Okay.
you take it
I didn't
is
listen to
that's
neither
your
one of them.
perception. How you perceive things is your reality, right? And
Maybe
you
it
got
was just
you
a
have
little
to
too
understand.
mean.
You have to understand the intent.
but she has words of affirmation as a love language, so you do
Yes,
have to be
I need
careful
you to
what
be.
you say.
Yeah, you got to be careful
That's
how
my
you
love
say it
language.
because I'm gonna say it like you saying.
You gotta
like,
understand the
really don't
intent in
care.
people. That's why when you have conversations and arguments, you gotta talk to that person. You can't have an argument over text
No.
because you don't know the intent and the tone,
the texture and the tone and the diction.
Let me
She
tell you.
writes
go.
dissertations. I can see it in her
No,
eyes.
what
so-
can be what?
I told him. I said I don't feel like our text conversations are good. Let's talk about this in person. I will go to his house afterwards.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm tired. I've been working all day. Let's talk about this another day.
Yeah, that's
sounds
called
unhealthy for
that's
you,
called
though.
boundaries.
He's avoiding the
He sounds
conversation.
unhealthy for
That-
you.
Like what it
This
is?
is-
Listen,
this-
he's avoiding any kind of conversation that'll require him to
Be accountable
be
for something?
accountable and deeper with you. He doesn't want to be on that level with you.
No, this is some past shit. And you want to know?
That boy toxic. That boy
fuck.
he got a
I feel
whole.
like at this point, okay, so
He got an ice box where his heart used to be.
Shit, y'all irritating.
at this point, anybody
Like-
who I've had dealings, have dealings with, we friends on social media. So fuck it. At this point, I might wake up to a fucked up text.
Oh my god.
So
oh, damn.
You
he
should have not shared this.
Hey, let's change the subject.
he
What you
just
got?
texted me something. Send me the link.
Oh shit. You're dead. You're
Look,
dead.
y'all, we going. I appreciate y'all too.
So
for
I
that.
had a little. You
She
know,
wanted to tell all her business.
Go ahead,
at this
go ahead.
point, fuck it.
No,
Fuck
no,
it.
Yeah, go
we
ahead,
ain't
go
got
ahead.
to
The
get
liquor
the show.
topic, go ahead.
We ain't got to
No,
do
no,
that.
no,
We
no.
ain't got to do that.
So I feel like it wasn't until it looked like somebody else was interested in me.
Can we talk about
that?
that
We
off camera?
finally had the conversation.
Can we have that
'Cause it's like,
conversation?
okay,
No,
you're
we
not
gonna
about
have it,
to
we
take
gonna
my,
have it.
you're not about to
Okay,
take my
so
sweet
what's
spot
with
away
that?
from
What's
me.
with that?
What?
So the you see somebody else is moving in, so you try to just reclaim. Cause like,
Can I make it real simple for you?
Go ahead.
I'm selfish.
okay,
Yeah.
I want that. I want you to stay right where you are. I don't want nobody to take you away from where you
cause see,
are
I
with me.
didn't, you know, I got the single persona. So any man who ever dealt with me, I was like, oh, they think I'm a pincushion. You think I'm gonna be here when you come back? No. I see why you think that because I don't require a relationship. I don't require a relationship because I'm lazy, not because
Deep.
that's because I actually got
Don't
a
turn your
Facebook
head
post.
now because you see me getting the camera up.
No, I was trying to
I'm
talk.
I got a
sorry.
Facebook post like from on this day. I'm gonna go back and share them because it was two of them about like people always ask me why you single. It was a lot of unhealthy things that went into relationships, and I had to work on me. Sorry it took so long, but it did. And then in the midst of it, I started seeing how other people weren't working on them, and I'm like, well, shit, why would I come to you whole and healthy and you all broken?
A commitment doesn't make you happy.
No, it doesn't.
But listen,
I'm not looking to be happy though. It's more so the ideal of like people would be pressured though, like why are you single? Why are we? Or they think that some women think they have value if they don't have a man. I'm not that woman.
oh no, definitely not.
I'm not that woman. I never needed a man to be valuable. However, a lot of men have met those women before me, and so now it's not adding up. So what's going on? Like you don't even care. I had a man tell me, "You don't want nobody in your face all day." I'm like, "Is that what we supposed to want?" Because I got shit I'm doing. I'm doing some shit. I want to come back to you, but I got some shit I'm doing. I got dreams that I'm working on. I would hope you got something you're working
Or
on.
maybe it's not that, or maybe it's just that's his way of introverted saying that he wants to be in your face.
I got
Yeah,
time.
that was
More.
that was
And
subconscious.
this person
See, and I don't read. I'm a dummy, so
Just
I don't
told
read.
them.
the
So the
subconscious
thing
like
is
that.
too, you gotta understand what phase you in. So everyone at every moment of time has a phase that they're in, and regardless of your commitments in life, it has nothing to do with them. Okay, so right now I'm in a building phase. It has nothing to do with my wife or my daughter or the people around me. I need to build. So I'm obsessing about wealth. I'm obsessing about my connections, communication, business. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you are going through a phase of building yourself and self-discovery. It has nothing to do with the other person. So the other person shouldn't take it personal.
So that's
When you come into a relationship, this guy's owner of 7 Mile Radio. I go to him for a reason. He has connections and sources.
Yeah.
Once we're done, I have connections and sources. We connect.
Right.
We're done, and then that's the relationship. We
Right.
made it to our destination, as he said. We made it to our destination.
Right.
Anything outside of that is what our fantasies and our expectations.
So you're a fairy,
Idea.
sis.
You have an
So she a
idea
Disney
of what this person
She a
is supposed
Disney
to
movie.
be.
Yes. So
Can
yes,
we,
it's a
can we give
fantasy.
the commenters a little love right now?
I'm over
Because
here liking and loving.
Somebody said it so perfectly. They said, "Oh, where did it go? Where did it go? Where my comments go?"
Is it the one that said you
The
see
toy?
someone playing with your toy on the shelf? Now you want to play with it? Yep.
Okay, so listen.
That is-
Like remember I told y'all the conversation I begged to have for a year.
Yeah.
I got that once another nigga got posted on my page.
That's another story because
Damn.
we running out of time. We got to come back and talk about it because I have a similar situation.
We can definitely run this back.
Cause no, I appreciate y'all. We got 5 more minutes, so I'm gonna let us talk a little bit more. Cause like I said, I didn't do anything more on the go, but I will end it with a nice little quote or something that I think of. And I'm not dropping liquor. I'm just dropping empty cups.
Yeah, because he over here charging people sending invoices for screws and microphones.
She's still scarred.
I am very much
But see,
scarred.
that-
Somebody, you gonna get fired for your new
So-
job
Let
on
me
the
give her a
first day.
keychain, make her feel better.
Okay.
Please give me something,
that's
cause you
nice.
hurt
So
my
my
crack.
question though is, do you like in dating? Do you bring up childhood traumas, or when you see it, when you notice it, do you talk about it? Like you're being affected by XYZ. You seem like the type that would do that.
So
I did with that one. Not the
it
next
took
one.
it took a moment of enlightenment. So you have to get to a point where you trust this person
Okay.
with your secrets, because you get to a point where they can use your secrets against you.
True.
He
So-
felt like I was using against him, but I was
Girl,
trying to
calm down. You always trying to
I
tussle.
was trying to open
Yeah.
his eyes. No, I was trying to open his
boy-
eyes.
Every
Like,
fucking word
listen.
is
Hey,
a trigger word.
I gotta
for her.
meet this
He the
guy.
reason
I gotta
I
meet
was
this
there.
guy.
Hey,
He
Every
toxic.
word is a trigger word
He's
for her.
suave.
hold on, wait.
He like look.
Give me a piece of
When he come
paper.
in, when he walk in the room, he like, come here.
Give me a piece of paper. Right
Every
quick.
word
Give me a little scratch
you
paper.
can't say nothing without her being triggered. God
Like,
damn.
come here. She like,
I'm
okay.
I'm
She
a
like,
words of
okay.
affirmation.
I
I'm
ain't got no
triggered
paper.
too, but
Yes, you
jeez.
did. Y'all seen with a notepad.
Look. Hey.
Give me a paper.
When he called 3:00 in the morning,
Oh, here we go. Let me see.
Bring that pussy to me.
right? I'm woke.
But she got to write his name down now. Look, she
Don't
got to
she?
tell you who he
I'm
is.
putting the camera.
She right.
What is she doing? Y'all, he had,
Right. That boy
CJ was
toxic.
deep in thought. He was about to get her the word of the wise. And what the fuck she going to do? Ruin
Gotcha.
it. Do y'all
Just don't read that out
do
loud.
y'all
Gotcha.
do you still do that? What's your name? What's your sign? Like, is that still a part of your dating profile?
No, because Pisces just.
You like Pisces?
No.
I don't like Pisces men.
No.
They're the worst type. I'm a Pisces woman, but I do not like no Pisces men. Okay, you right.
Yeah.
No, Pisces men, they lie a lot. I don't care what nobody say. And I know you can't attribute a sign to like a characteristic
Let's
for
get
sure.
to a solution real quick. We got 2 minutes.
Okay.
So look, What are we going to do? How are we going to implement? See, the thing is, when you tell a man your problems,
we should change
He
it.
provides solutions. Men provide.
You right.
Well, after
Like, you
this
can vent-
episode,
you can-
I'm gonna change my number.
You can
but-
vent.
Shut the fuck
You
up.
can vent. Y'all can vent to each other, but men be like, okay, so what we gonna do? Like, what's the
Okay.
plan?
What's the plan?
What's the point? So this show should be retitled "Fix Deanna." Fix Deanna's love life. Fuck ego tripping. They gonna fix your love
My
life.
love life is
You
okay
said
right now.
Deanna
It's
trauma.
okay.
Deanna's trouble.
Deanna trauma.
Deanna, clearly we gotta
Yeah,
do this
that's
again.
like-
My,
Clearly.
hey, my love life
On
is
this
all right
episode
right
of
now.
Deanna's
It's
Trauma.
all right.
Clearly we gotta do this again. And I
Hey,
ain't even
somebody
mad
told
at
me
it.
I should write a book. Cause
Yeah.
this
I'm
little,
writing a book.
This little
And
bit of
getting
shit you
married.
heard today
12/25,
is nothing
22.
compared to
I was
the
about
whole
to say,
story.
damn, a
This
book.
shit.
I feel like you need a sitcom.
Don't
You need
you?
you got episodes.
You got 3 cameramen in
Yeah.
your presence
You got
at the moment. We need to
episode.
follow her.
You're,
gets deep.
you're one relationship away from snapped. Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Like, yeah.
Shut
like,
the fuck up.
Yeah, I mean, like, she like,
Hey.
it's like a lot of trauma coming up. You
It's
feel
like
it?
that.
It's like, dang,
It's like what here's the
Tell
thing,
the hood
right?
I'm sorry in advance.
It's to the point. It's to the point now where it's like, what the fuck is good about this relationship? Why are you here?
Why are you- What do you do?
He
I
got
protect
that.
the condom.
He got that. He got that. Woo!
I can't do
He
this.
got it. He
I
got
did
that.
not expect
Hold
this
on,
to go this
let me
way.
block the camera.
Shut the fuck up. I can't do this with none of y'all. So,
Oh, so you dick dumb. That's what it is. You dick
Hey,
dumb.
listen,
See, now all of y'all have that stage where you get dick dumb and shit. You can't think
he
about
done dropped
nothing
mic and
because
shit.
you dick
She
dumb.
owe money for the mic. I can't-
That's the title.
I can't.
Dick
I
dumb.
can't.
the
No,
title.
we gotta change the title
Dick
3
dumb.
times.
No,
It's 3
it's
titles.
dick dumb.
I feel
Dick
like
dumb.
toxic
Dick
niggas
dumb.
got the best dick.
Dumb diddy dumb
They
dick.
do.
He sound toxic. He like, hey, 3 o'clock in the morning. What you doing?
I'm up on my way. You want me to come over? You about to bust it open, straight open.
Okay.
That's what it is.
I'm
And
about
then
to
you
say-
wonder why he wants
I
to
don't be up at 3 in the morning.
get
I
us.
go to
See,
bed at 9
you
o'clock.
know exactly what it is.
It'd be like 2.
You
It'd be
bust
like
it open
2.
for him whenever you want it, and then you want it, and now you emotionally attached. You're like, what are we?
What are we?
I said this
What
is
are
an
we?
old situation.
What are we?
Oh my God.
Okay,
This ain't current.
that mean it been going on for a long time
Yeah.
because you don't want him to hear the shit.
You done fell in love. You done fell in love with the drop
You still
off.
big dumb. If he called you,
You
right
fell in love
now,
with the drop off. You can't do that.
Moved
Drop
on.
off.
No, you did. No, you didn't. You
We
did
need
not.
Moved on.
Look at your face. We can
look.
see it all over your face.
I expect you to come on here, fucking City Girls Up 1,000, right here
Yeah.
ready. You over
No.
here
I
embarrassing
wanted
us.
to,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
but
She threw y'all under the bus.
I
Straight
wanted
under
to
the bus.
City Girls Up 1,000, but because of who's following me on social
Like
media,
it's to the point where when
I
they meet, he don't
can't.
even say nothing. He just be like, drop it, just
you
drop
know-
it.
You already know what I'm here for.
We
Yeah,
gonna
right. Why are we
pre-show.
talking? Like,
We
You
gonna
like the
pre-show
cum
next
dumpster
week,
and
pull
shit.
it, pull it out.
I need you to talk to me. On
It's
the
because y'all made me share this on my page and certain shit I can't fucking say.
next time we didn't make you. You could have said I don't want to share it.
No, my dumb ass done already told you.
on this
motherfucker.
episode of
Everybody-
Dick Dumb.
Deanna's trauma.
Oh,
Dick dumb
God.
edition.
Oh Lord, I'm gonna be
Shit,
I'm gonna
Deanna.
get cussed out in the morning.
Every
blind,
woman,
everything.
You gotta have a
I
Law
know
and Order
like,
sound after
I
that.
could have held it down for you, sis. I'm like, we wasn't even fucking fighting. You over here telling your fucking truth.
You done put her
You
on a
coulda
2
lied
week dick,
the whole hour. You could have
detention.
lied.
Dick
I should have
tension.
talked about a
Dick
different
tension.
nigga. That would
yeah,
have been
Dick
interesting.
tension.
dick tension.
2 week
Not
dick
a
tension
chance. Oh
now.
my god. Listen, y'all. See, here you go. He
Deanna's
broke the phone.
trauma.
iPhone 13
Dumb
in
dick
the
addiction.
tray.
Once his
Dum,
camera,
dum.
once his
You
camera,
gotta put the
cut
Law and
off,
Order
I
sound
had to-
effect.
Trying to drop my phone.
Dum dum. With the Law and Order after it and shit.
So this
Once
was
the camera cut off, I say the real.
when we calm down. Shit, whose show is this? Is this your show or is it my show?
It's show you. It's your
I love
world.
you, girl. Thanks
It's your
for
world. I'm just living it.
No, it's okay. We're going to get you together. Because look, we all trying to just improve. And I thank y'all so much for joining me because we didn't fucking giggled and talked this hour out. It got real, it got wrong, it got right, it got fun. And I hope that I put great people in the room together to, we can all expand from here. So I thank both of y'all for sitting down with me because y'all
Appreciate it,
didn't have
appreciate
to. Y'all, that's how much I do. I care so much. I love the fact that I even said I need men that will come discuss men shit with me. Cause I'll tussle with Mark, but I just don't ever want Mark to be alone. So thank you, CJ,
No
for
problem.
No,
coming.
really,
Hold
thank
it
y'all
down,
for
brother.
the male
Yeah.
perspective.
Yes, sir.
Thank y'all. Thank
Appreciate
y'all.
it.
I want to do this one again though, y'all.
Yes,
I'm not even
we
about to
gotta-
play with
shit,
y'all.
next-
Because we're not
Monday.
gonna dive too much into your traumas. We're
Right,
gonna
we
just
can
use
unpack
it as
some other
examples and
shit.
piggyback off that. Like
Right, we can do
I
better
might
next time.
sacrifice to the woman race.
Listen, we can do better. Deanna, I thank you Thank you for being vulnerable. Thank you for being honest. Thank you for
Yes.
giving us topics.
Thank
And
you for being
telling
dick
us
I'm
dog.
gonna
truth.
tell you how I get cussed out in the morning though, but it's okay.
We
You
got
on
your
dick
back.
tension.
We got your back.
Thank you for being dick dog.
So
Thank you for even the married man coming through with the help of the single woman. Like I'm gonna just still
Yes.
tell y'all to look game real quick. You know
please,
what I'm saying?
and we
Like,
appreciate that. So again, I like to end my show with a little motivation from Mo. That's one of my things. Again, Mo wasn't on no go this week, but my motivation is keep trying. You know, this is life. We wake
Yeah.
up every day with a new day to try something different. Failure is an opportunity. Y'all, we just gonna keep trying. I thank y'all for joining me. This is the end. I'll see y'all next time. This was good, y'all.
You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio.
Nasty Production.